What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy John B. Come back to you guys with a brand new haircut tutorial. I know it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, but I'm back right now with a new tutorial for you guys. I'm doing a mid-high fade skin comb over, about finger length on top on my boy right here. Comes about every 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm gonna be using my Instincts here, and this is the second version of the Instinct that they came out with, and I'm telling you guys, this is the only clipper I have on my station besides my trimmers, and they're really strong. And honestly, I always say like that whatever I use is like the best clippers, but for me right now, this is all I use. So first, I'm gonna start with my lever open, which is the lever all the way down, and I'm gonna blend that line out by closing it little by little, the higher you go. And I'm gonna be doing a technique, this haircut, pretty much like how to cut faster, I guess you could say. So we're not gonna really be making multiple guidelines and blending downwards like how I usually do. We're just gonna be blending up. So next, I'm using my my 0.5 guard, and these are the Stylecraft guards. So they do cut a little longer in my opinion. So we're just gonna go about a finger's width again and make another guideline and blend it out. It's pretty much the same way you did that last guideline. And if it's not coming out like how it isn't right here, just go with your clipper all the way open and flick at that bottom line. Do not go too high because you do not want to bring the fade higher than it usually is. Next, I'm going with my 1.5 guard. Same thing, about finger's width, but I'm not gonna dig into the top because I know where to stop at this point. So I'm just flicking up the higher you go. So before I take out that line, I like to do a little pre-line up with my sabers. And for those asking, I did not zero gap these. I'm just using them straight out the box, and they hit. And I really want to try that new saber 2.0 or whatever that they came out with, that new little bit blade. That looks pretty cool, so I want to try that too as well. But we're gonna remove this line by using the same 1.5 guard and closing it little by little. And to finish removing it, I'm gonna go with my 0.5 guard, open lever, and slowly close it. And you'll pretty much see that line just disappear. If you're asking why I left the hair on the bottom, I just found out, like, I've been using it for actually a month now, this technique, but it saves me a lot of time and effort to take out that bottom line. You should try it and let me know what you think. But for me, it's been working. I haven't had trouble taking out that bald line at all. So right here, I'm going with my sabers, and I'm just gonna go right below it, and I'm gonna leave a little line. And that little line is gonna make it so much easier. And when you go with your balders, you can go as high as you want as long as you don't pass that line, as you see I'm doing right here. And you don't have to worry and stress like, oh my goodness, I made a hard line. It's just gonna be easy to remove. You just go with your trimmers, the same trimmers that you used, and just pretty much take out that bottom line. Don't go too high now. Just flick it out. And if it does leave a little stubble where it looks like there's a little line, go with your clipper closed and then just buff that line out as well. But as you can see here, it didn't leave too much of a line, so I can just use my shavers to just buff it out. And pretty much that's the end of the blend. I am gonna clipper over comb the top. I'm just leaving it for now because I'm gonna do scissor work, which is gonna blend into the clipper over comb to save a lot of steps. So I'm just gonna I'm not gonna really talk on this side about the haircut, but just talk to you guys. How you guys been? If you're still fucking with me since the beginning, I appreciate that so much. Don't forget to like the video. If I can get 5, no, not 5, if I can get 10 likes, 10 thumbs up on this video, I'll drop another video tomorrow, because I recorded this video today. I'm editing it the same day, and I have another client tomorrow that has a lot of hair, and I want to make a video for him, and I will. I'm gonna record it. I was gonna post it next week, but if I get 10 likes, I'll post it tomorrow. So yeah, if I can get 10 likes on this video, I'll drop it tomorrow. I'll pretty much go to work, record it, get off work, edit it, and upload it to you guys, just so I can show you guys my appreciation for watching these videos. So like the video, share it if you want to, that helps a lot. But how you guys been, man? Drop a comment. I know I've been so up and down with YouTube, but I really want to get back into it because I found myself slacking way too much. But you know, it's a new year. I wanna really, not really blow up, but reach my goals for this year. Maybe this year I can get up to like 20K, maybe 25K. As long as I put in the work, then hopefully it'll come. Moving on to the back, as you can see, the sides are blended, and we're just gonna connect both sides. Pretty much doing the same exact steps. Tomorrow's video, I'm gonna, if I do get 10 likes, I'm gonna use my technique that is my go-to technique, and which I feel like my haircuts come out the best. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be setting my guidelines and blending downwards. I really want to show you guys how I do that. But pretty much I'm just gonna be finishing this blend right here. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, that guard I'm using is a Babyliss half guard. So my black guards that I have are Babyliss. So if you see that guard, then yeah, it's a Babyliss guard. I have no wall guards right now. I am trying to get back into using wall guards, but for right now I'm using Babyliss and Gamma guards. So right here, this is a number 1 Babyliss. It pretty much cuts like a wall premium guard. So if all walls you have, then that's that. I'm just gonna do the same technique. As you can see, I'm not having a hard time removing this line because it just makes it so much easier to just do this technique. So please, this video is mainly on this technique. So try it out and let me know how it goes. Next, I'm gonna be putting in that hard line. So I parted his hair, and he always gives a hard line, so I know where it goes. Try not to make it too much in towards the center of his head, because you want the parts to be where it naturally parts. Then I'm gonna start lining him up. Like I said, I got 1 clipper and 1 trimmer on my station. The Gamma Instinct and Gamma or Stylecraft Saber. That's all I use. That's all I need. And for this haircut, you're gonna see me doing a lot of clipper over comb, just because throughout the haircut, if I don't like how it looks, I'm gonna fix it fix it in that moment. Next, I'm gonna do this side. Pretty much same thing, line it up. And he doesn't have like the harshest lineup, so I don't push him back. I try to keep it as natural as possible. Next, I'm gonna use my razor. Don't forget to stretch the skin with your thumb and just let the blade do the work. Don't try to force it, or else you'll end up cutting him. And I didn't. So moving on to the top, he does come every 2 to 3 weeks, so I know how much to take off. Usually around finger length is what he likes. He doesn't want to have it too long or too short. Just a regular clean haircut, you know what I mean? Professional looking. So I'm just removing about maybe less than half an inch. Then I'll take my blow dryer and I'll blow dry the hair into place. And his hair isn't too stubborn, so I don't really have to blow dry it like crazy. I'm just doing it just to help it like pretty much be easier when you put the product. And for the product I'm using today is Statement Pomade. It's really good. It's all I've been using as well lately. I'm just using my comb, and it does look a little heavy on the side, but I will clipper over comb that. Like I said, there's always room to go back and do touch-up work, especially when you're doing hair like this, a haircut like this. Like sometimes the hair isn't gonna go where it wants to go or where you want it to go, so I'm just gonna go back and do some clipper over comb just to get the shape down. And that's pretty much the end of the haircut. and video. Stay tuned for the final product. But if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram. I post a lot more videos on there, tutorials, reels. But yeah, thank you guys so much. It's your boy John B, and I'm out.